Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTuber channel. It's my hope and wish that this video is going to find you when you're doing fantastically fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. Let me know where you're watching this video from. So guys, let's dive in. Lest we forget, Joysis stated her side of the story, as well as Ssejo the Traveler also stated his side, because the issues was brought into a public opinion and everybody has surrendered their opinion. Some of it are making sense, some constructive, some are just baseless, and some are full of emotional verbiage. Well, let's say this. But let me ask you a question going forward. Sometimes I get so emotional and I'm emotionally attached when it comes to these issues, because at one point the similar situation befell me, but I came over it and I came through it just because the grace of the Lord, and the lawyer as at that time who was involved was so clever, went and did and verify all the background checks. Then okay, if you want to get to hear the story, that is the story that I will wind up with, and I will give you a synopsis of what happened. Then you relate with a similar story. The reasons why I'm so steadfast and so impartial on these issues, been asking question, because similar to what befell me, the question that was insisted, and the question that I also had, question, at later time, the questions brought me out of the hook. So let me ask you this question. Which sides of the emotionals exudes are you picking? Or are you in agreement with? Are you with the Ssejo's story? Or are you with Joyce's stories? Why am I asking such? I'm asking such kind of things because going through the comment sections of both the Joysis and Ssejo the Traveler, people have taken sides. And this alone has left me wonder why. Well, sometimes we are emotionally attached to our people whom we love, to our family, without knowing the truth. An occurrence of a sexual assault, or lack of it, or not happening, shouldn't make us so emotionally attack and choose stands, because sometimes you might be castigating someone wrongly without knowing. What would you say if the person whom you've been castigating of doing other things is cleared, and the person who accusing them come up and say, no, you were just joking? What would you say as a person? That's why the issues of these similar occurrences and situation must be treated with sobriety, must be treated with a lot of careness and keenness. Ask questions, get to know what really happened. Are you there? Question number 2. Why must you guys blame Ssejo? And why must you guys blame Joysis? These are the people who have already taken sides. Why must you believe them? in a way that people want to fight at the comment section. People calling each other names. You know. But in real sense, can I ask you, were you there? Why are you angry? Why are you guys fighting? I wasn't there too, but I'm asking questions so that I get to know what really happened. Is it true or not? Okay, we've heard all the stories from the both sides. The other one is saying, oh, he was attacked, he was taken to some lonely places. Ssejo is also saying the only place he met Joysis is when Joysis was drunk, but it was in the midst of a friend. Just passing. They never met elsewhere, they never did a collabo. Whom do you want to believe? That is the same reasons why I've chosen to be so constructive. I don't want to castigate Ssejo, and I will never even castigate Joysis. It's only my questionings that sometimes might bring it to the limelight. But I'm allowed, because I'm a reactor, to raise doubts and perforate certain kind of stories that are being put forth here, which I will do at the progressive stages of this video. You know, I will do it, and I will be forced to do it. You know, you guys, you can't just be castigating people of certain kinds of act that you're not privy to, just because of a story it hasn't been verified. Then you find it so good to sit at your own comfort zone. Are you there? At your own flamboyancy without material facts. No, that's not the way sometimes we prosecute things, even if it's in the public domain. Are you there? It is not about that one. Simply, you know, the two can tell their own stories. Are you there? And if you want me to tell it, I cannot tell their own stories, because Ssejo told his story, Joysis told his story, and people have picked sides. Because I cannot pick side, because the similar issue at one point happened to me. Somebody wanted to fix me, but it backfired big time. Sorry guys, it backfired big time. The same reasons why I'm telling you guys, wait, these are not issues that we do approach with emotionally attacked and emotionally attached. Are you there? It is true women have been molested and abused. It is true men have also been molested and abused. And it is true people have been fixed when it comes to sexual assault and sexual harassment. It's true. That's why I'm telling you, all this could be in the myriads of all these issues. So let's tread and vex or react carefully. You know, you don't know. Well, I don't know what happened, because she who alleges has the burden of proof and must prove its allegation beyond reasonable doubt. The same way people are asking me, why am I asking too much questions to Joysis? Why should I ask Ssejo? Well, Joysis is the one who alleges that there was sexual harassment. And for us to prove, we must ask a question so that it must produce answers that is substantially believed to implicate Ssejo at the moment. Are you there? When was the incident? By date. When was the time? Did you tell the host that you're going to meet Ssejo Or you just left? Who was your friend by the time that you told you're going to miss Ssejo? What is it about? The reasons why I'm asking this question, or the importance of this question, it will help us to know. If you say the correct date, then we'll verify with Ssejo that at this date, with that evidence, and this time, where were you? At that stage, where were you? Well, let's watch this short clip. Then we'll discuss more information going forward.
Videos this time, Biggie story. Hey, Biggie, you are ready for very bad one on YouTube. Hey, you are not ready for good these days on YouTube. Hey, you are ready for Pampers, and the worst one, guys. I'm telling you guys with my full chest. Not according to me. I always tell you guys that I am just a reactor. According to Joysis, let me tell you, I watch your video because I want to hear the cocoa. This early moment, this video was sent to me through IG. I didn't even know that some ways they have happened like that. I said it in my, guys, go and watch. Honestly speaking, I said this thing in my, I can't remember, but this week I made that video. It's on my channel. I didn't even check. It's not up to 1 week I made that video. I said all the widows you see in that village called Nyabohanse, guys, those women are not widows. I told you guys, I even say it clear. I said that don't be surprised that all these people you see with these children like this, that fellow the thief is fighting, that is building toilet and homes for these women. These women, maybe these babies are among these men. I will say that don't be surprised that Biggie is one of those people impregnated this one. I said it.
So what baffles me is the kind of rants and the kinds of castigation that somebody finds so fit at his own flamboyant space and latitude to castigate somebody with that material fact. Let's diffuse or eliminate emotional attachment when it comes to issues like this, because this is just a serious issue. It's not about just sitting down pretty at your own comfort zone and started yapping about it. You don't have a fact. There is no fact at all. You know, I was talking about the proving beyond reasonable doubt. If you want to get to know proving beyond reasonable doubt, now let me tell you a small story that befell me. Then I will give you a clip. I will give you a clip of a story, because I still have the clip up to date. And that clip alone will explain what really happened to me. Let me give you a synopsis of it, or an abstract of it thereof. Therefore, the clip shall be dropped immediately. So what happened to me? There was a certain lady. By that time I was at 28 years old. And the lady was 25. The lady was in college. By that time I had finished with my college. So what I was doing my internship. But you know, the lady at college doing nothing. Countless number of meeting and bumping into each other, because by that time we were just acquaintances. And you know, the cycle of relationship or friendships, it starts just by as acquaintances, casual friends, close friends, workmates. Sometimes it can graduate to the next level, hence intimacy. So ours never graduated to the intimacy level. Others reach a point that now we are so close that the only thing that was left is the intimacy. The lady loved me. I loved the lady. We spoke a lot of issues concerning us. Sometimes she could come out to our home, I could go to their home. The problem was, the lady had reached a prime age that, and how beautiful she was. Men of substance, men with money, with vehicle, who were shoving around, could come and started parking vehicles onto their homes. Little did I know, the lady didn't change, but there was a change of a character. That most of the time, if I want to come close to their home, I could be blocked. No, don't come. The reasons as to why, the lady feared, but the lady loved it. Sometimes I could read. She wanted to tell me things, then stops. So what happened? At one point, a young man with money, we didn't know the source of the fund. He was just a young man. I was older than him. The man was at the age of the lady, 25. But the man, by that time, had a car, had a lot of money and building. So the man decided to go to the young lady's home, and so the parents spoiled them with money. Of course, yours truly, Zach, had nothing. I only had my kizungu mingi na kizungu kubwa, and using some sweet words here and there. The only words that my mouth has spoken and the ears have never heard. Yani yale maneno matamu yaliyotoa nyoka pangoni. That is French. For those who don't understand French, what I'm saying, I only had with me sweet words that can that can scoop or remove the snake from his hiding place. Simply a sweet words that will make a snake hibernate from its own habitat or ecological niche. That's the only good words that I had. Against men with money, material possessions, cars, the flamboyant men with flashy life and so extravagant going forward. So countless number of time, the lady was still on my coat. So this man couldn't like fathom, I don't have money, I don't have anything, it is just poverty ridden, but the lady has just chosen to be with me. So this thing brought a lot of squabble. Even at one point, I didn't know where the man got my number. Kumbe, she forced the lady to give the number. And it was constant threat and constant kind of things. The good thing, I had friends around me whom I've been telling the stories and some other kind of messages this guy was sending me, including threatening me to do me the unthinkable. So at some time, I developed cold feet. But the lady decided to come. Sometimes she could come and I chased her, say, no, I don't want problems, I would be killed. You know this issue. At one point, the lady insisted that I wanted to see you, I want to tell you something. I told the lady, I was warned even with your parents that if at any moment they will see me with you, I will head to jail. I don't want any other kind of squabble. Leave me alone. So most of the time, I decided also to change. And I turned against the lady. I never wanted to talk with the lady. I cut all the communication because I didn't know what was coming. After 2 months, this lady decided not to talk with this guy because I was not in the picture. So once the guy have tried several threats and everything, both conventional and unconventional means to thwart me or to delete me, that failed, they went with the father and the entire family, they sat down and choreographed a scheme to have me behind the bus. So what happened, I didn't know what they discussed. The lady was privy, and the lady for a long time wanted to meet me. All these meetings that I used to snob could be of help. But I decided, because I never wanted the lady near me anymore, because such kind of meeting could cause trouble. Okay, what happened? At one point, I was walking. I was with friends playing playing pool table. From pool table, I went to the youth group within the Catholic Church. From that time, that time I was very busy, and my presence was felt everywhere. I don't know what was it. That's why sometimes when God wants to help you from things, God will bring people of substance close to you. You will be noticed wherever you are. And I decided to be with friends all the time. I never even walked alone. Then, receiving a call, somebody is calling me. Then when I received a call, a strange call, then somebody identified themselves, asking me, "Are you Zacchaeus?" I told them, "Okay, my name is Zacchaeus. I'm calling you from a police station, Central Police Station. And currently there is a case against you. And if you want to get to know more of it without a failure, so that we don't come for you, kindly pass over by, so that we solve these issues." So I decided to share with a friend. Friend said, "Hey, you have to go. Don't wait. Because if you wait, these people will come back at home and they will they will put you, they will kidnap you." Huh? So I decided to go, and I went alone. Went there, report office, the OB office area. I told them, "Are you?" "I'm I'm Zacchaeus." I said, "Okay, you have ID, bring ID." The moment I gave them ID, then another policeman from elsewhere just came and turned against me immediately. Another lady police also fronted it. "Okay, this is the rapist." Hey, I was like, rapist? Don't talk. I was being strangled, remove belt, remove shoes, already inside. Without even speaking any word. "Are you a rapist?" Asking question, already strangled, being thrown into the cell. In Kenya, we have a law that within 24 hours, when you are apprehended, you must be produced in court. So what happened? I was not produced in court within 24 hours. In fact, I was in the cells for 1 week. This 1 week, my parents, my family don't know where I am. I am in that cell starving, because I even refuse to eat. The only thing I used to take is water. So at one point, I saw an officer passing, because I heard him speaking my language. Then had to chat with him. I said, "Hey, how is my fate? Because I don't know what brought me here." So he told me, "Wait, I will go and investigate, then I will let you know." This is when this guy is telling me that there is a lady by the name so and so who was brought here and meets with friends, and somebody that's claiming is to be the husband reported that I raped the lady. So I told them, "I don't know this. I don't know. Don't worry. What you do, these people are constructing a file, and a lady will come here very soon in the midst of the parent to identify you, because they want to identify you. Because there's a thing that they will come to identify you, then they point, this is the guy who raped me. At what time?" So the lady came. He was asked, "Who is the?" He appointed me this one. At that time, I was told not to talk. Okay, I said, "Okay, I'm not talking." Then later, these people started playing games. Another guy, such kind of case, they will give you a state council. And a state council, what you will do, we will represent you. So attendance counsel comes and tell you, this case is so serious, and you don't have a lawyer. Now we are going to represent you. So what you do for you to have a safe landing, when you go to the court, when the judge asks you, just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. Say yes. Say yes. So that this case can be done with so quickly. Okay. By the time being naive as I was, the first time we went to court, then something told me no. I saw this officer. Officer was coming. Ask him, what's the problem? Hey, old friend. He asked me, did you do that kind of thing? I said, I don't know. By the time even I was called, I was with my friends. I have everything. Then he told me, don't do what this guy is telling you. Saying yes is like you're fixing yourself. You'll be going behind the bus if you don't know. So at this point, these people had even went and prepared the fake medical report. The clinical officer with a petri form. I'm there, and I'm so this 1 week, it's when they were doing all that other corroboration, taking statements that are not to fix so that it was. So this officer tells me that the moment you have been taken to court, the first thing, tell the judge the exact day and the time you arrested, because 24 hours has elapsed. You haven't been taken to court. That technically can warrant a case to collapse, technically. So it's the first thing I told this guy, the kind of court I will be taken, I don't know. But I need a lawyer. My family don't know. Can you please take this number? You can call my brother. You can call my family so that they get to know what's happening to me. So that's what happened. I was taken to court. And this is the court number 15 I was talking about. In Kibera. That's Langata. In Kibera. At the district commissioner. There is this court number 15. That court number 15, from everybody. Even when I went to the court, I only had 2 policemen, but I was handed over to 2 female police at the gate. Went inside, a female prosecutor received me. Looking at everyone, the clerks are all women. That court number 15, my friend, in Kenya. And it's the court that is handling matters. Rape, matters defilement, matters what? My friend. That court is a court that only female officer. I don't know who put it that. The judge comes, a female. So when I saw it, that's what rang into my mind. I'm being accused of something so heinous. I never did something like that. Therefore, people who are going to adjudicate my case, I was the only male at the witness stand. Everybody inside, female. So when the judge took the bench, so at the witness stand, I wanted to talk. Then I was shut down. That is the point I said, I will talk. First of all, I disputed the lawyer that you bring to me, won't represent me. I want my own lawyer. He started reading all those things. I told them, no, there's nothing like yes, because they're expecting that I was going to say yes. So what happened? Because I was unruly at that time because of my rights, the court was adjourned and the judge ordered that I be remanded at the very, very police station. So from there, my issue brought everything, because there was a scuffle here and here, the noise, because I could talk, I can defend myself. people heard, and some other lawyers who were doing pro bono services, they knew, and I was so caught an attention. And with that help of that police officer, who called their personal advocate, who came to my rescue. So this is how the story goes. The guy took 2 days, went around and picked every situation. This guy came and asked me, and I told him the story. Then he asked me, at the point, you're being accused at this particular date. You did 1, 2, 3, 4. Where were you? I told the lady, I gave them the other story with the lady. All that was transpired. But again, on that day, from my internship to my friend's place, to where I was playing pool, to the church, at that very time, at that very day. So my activity could be traced. They asked me, do you have witness? I said, I have many. I can call them from any other source, from workplace, from my internship place, to where I was doing pool, to even the point when the police was calling me, I was with the friends. I don't know. All our phones were checked up. At what time activity they went, they found everything. Therefore, the trap was found as a setup. So when the issue was in, I told them, because I knew the number of a lady in my head. I tell the lawyer, if you want to know the truth, maybe a lady might decide to change because you want to please the dad. You have your own number. Call the lady. Because my phone, police has taken. Lawyer took the number, called the lady. The lady testified how he was coached. The lady said everything. My friend. That's when the lawyer went and did an application again. Everything was taken to court. After taken to court, my friend, I was set free. This is the same reasons why I'm telling you guys, pressure down, calm down. If you are never at the scene of a crime, if somebody reporting something that happened to him or to her, he or she knows what happened, whether it's truth or it's lies. So let's enjoy the drama, because what Joysis is saying is a kind of a drama. Because when such kind of thing happened to me, the first thing is like, I will get to know the host. Meeting a stranger, first of all, I will let the host know that I'm going to meet a stranger. Having been molested or harassed sexually, you have to let the host knows that I went out, but these 2, 3 particular things happened to me, but I don't want to protect the case, such that at any point you'll come out and speak to it. There is a person somewhere who will be backing you up. The same thing I did, and I told people when the police called me. The same thing, I was with the friends around me who could witness and testify in court that at this particular time we were with him. You could be easily traced. But the double speak herein, you don't tell the host, then you go tell it into another different location. No report. So it sounds like a drama. We are being treated it with over here. You know, I'm addressing you, Joysis, because you are the one who is alleging, and the burden of proof is you. You are the one to prove to people that that thing actually happened. That's why the question. Ssejo is defending himself. He said the side of his story. So guys, relax. Relax if you don't know what really happens. Now you can watch this small video below, then you'll get to know the whole story.
It is upon the state to prove the case against the accused beyond any reasonable doubt. So kazi ya lawyer is to raise potential doubts and the state to counter them. It is the state to prove their case, because what are they going to be? Do you know what they say? It is better to even set free 100 criminals than to send to prison one innocent person. Okay? You better have 100 criminals free than to send one innocent person. So the work of a lawyer is to make sure that the process of ascertaining guilt, because as a guilt, somebody can come to you and akwambia, like there's a case I was doing. I got in at the defense stage. Mtu ameshtakiwa na rape.
Okay.
And you had been told that ukienda kotini usikuwe na kiburi, wewe kubali tu. Wewe kubali tu. Kila kitu umeambiwa sema ndio na pole. Ndio na pole. So when we get in, I look at the facts. It's like this person had never been arrested before. This person had a relationship with him. In this particular date when allegedly the rape took place, he was not even there, he was out of town. So just a setup. Walikuwa na kuna mtu alikuwa na taka huyo dem pia. So I'm set up that he's raped. There is no evidence. When they do the medical report, nothing. So na yeye ashasema kotini. The man was staring at one life imprisonment.
Ndio unaambianga wewe kubali.
Watakiwa
parole alafu
utatoka. He was staring at life. So I got back, I said, no, wait a minute, let's go back. Uliniambia you were not there that day. Where were you? I was here. Who was there with you?
Who was there with you?
There is evidence here. I was there. There are even pictures. The people were there, were here. Out of town. They are claiming you. Where were you arrested? In fact, they found me. These are the location. When did you see this lady last? It was more than 2 months ago. But it's being set up. But then stupidly, ashasema, nimekubali. So my work as a lawyer is to bring out the truth, help the court to arrive at the truth of a particular circumstance. In this particular case, pengine angesema alikuwa ameshasema, the judge could have proceeded to convict. Then you blame judiciary. Don't blame the judge. Si mtu alishajipeleka akasema yeye ni mimi nilifanya. And I'm sorry. The judge will tell you, I mean, the law is clear. Minimum 14 years imprisonment, life imprisonment. And that is the burden of our criminal justice system. In fact, you go to Gastroleria prison or Kabiti, or even go to Kibera locals tomorrow. 90% of the people who are going through that justice system are poor people.
So you see an example of what is happening. That is the very, very lawyer who represented me. And you just heard the story from the horse's mouth. That is for a fact. So sometimes you might be hating someone, but the last thing you could do is to castigating someone on a crime that somebody didn't do. Yesterday I had given you a laborative kind of people who have been accused wrongly and been a setup. Furthermore, when is this story rising up? The story just came up about when Joysis posted, and what he posted was in connection to Jamaican's grandmom death. It was not about the assault and abuse. She even promised that if any other mysterious activity happened, therefore she will talk. And she was mixing it with loyalty. Where's the loyalty? To whom? You even promised that you won't talk. These things are public layer. You never reported to anyone. We never saw. So who is the intelligent? Because we never saw you people meeting together. We never saw you people doing vlog. No one knows that you people did vlog. We don't know. Therefore, the story that Joysis now is telling us sounds like a drama. They are not connecting. Because if you try to connect dots, it will lead you to zero. It's like a Bermuda trend. Do you know Bermuda trend? It's always coming. It's like it is like a vicious circle. It will never come to an end. It's a drama after drama. Technically, somebody will bring it out. How did it started? Because there is a myriad of activity, if you follow, will give you a hint that somebody is just after Ssejo. One, You first post, second post, Ssejo talks. Countless number of time, people started castigating you. Come out, because the story you wanted to talk about Marwa backfired. Because people started telling you, my friend, you are ungrateful. Maybe from your heart you knew this is a wrong trajectory. If I take it, it will be so bad. From that time, AM Carol on trending, Black Beauty, Modesta started attacking Ssejo. That alone, you are still mute. You are not talking, you are not doing any videos. You only did one video about the Gambian situation, the deaths over there. People were waiting. Maybe this is the scheme that all along you've been planning with Ssejo, to bring all these reactor women to attack Ssejo, so that Ssejo will attack back, so that all these reactor women will come that it is evident Ssejo is against women, Ssejo is abusing women, therefore Ssejo molested you, so that it counts. It could be. That's my opinion, because people have taken side. And sometimes situation also forces us, if we cannot get answers, I've asked question. Joysis, you've kept mute. Clarify it. The post you posted, 3 of them, there is no any connection, because by the time you are posting, Ssejo had not done any kind of interview. But the kind you are posting, nobody knew about your collaboration. Nobody knew about the contacts that you are alleging you exchange with Ssejo. Nobody knew of that. What was in question by then was about the Jamaican grandmom's death. Which hint were you talking about? Unless we are foolish. Guys, the issue is so emotive, because now it has all resurrected to me everything I faced. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.